Hello again. I have a number of envelope journals that I've produced over the last year but haven't documented. So I thought before they got away on me, like many of my other journals have that have gone to other homes, I would make a video of these and talk you through the process. When I uploaded onto my blog, Black Horse Multimedia Art Studio, I will also include thumbnail pictures so you can have a closer look at each spread if you so choose. Or you can just watch the video and enjoy that, hopefully. So this journal, as I said, is made from 8.5 by 11 manila envelopes that I've joined two of them together. And then I have gone through a process of using gesso and napkins and other papers to finish it off. So this one I call Pretty Bird. So we'll have a quick little peek at this and I'll show you what's inside. So this is just some jute that I put some beads on from an old necklace. And let me see if I can get this open properly. So tangled up here. Gracious. Here we go. Okay, so I made this quite long. I'm not sure what my process was there, but I did. Okay, so when you open it up, there's actually 4 panels, which I can't quite get on here. But the manila envelopes are connected here, where I put the tongue or the closure of the one manila envelope in here and glued it down. Now I'll show you one segment at a time. Here's one side of the manila envelope on the inside. So after I attached it, I actually cut off the end here, so you have 2 openings. Okay. So in this first part, there's your opening, nice little deep pocket. And you can see I've left the flap there if you so wanted to use that, but I just tucked it inside. It just seemed to be more bulk. Now this covering is just, I put a heavy layer of white gesso, and then once it was dried, I used a moss green distress ink by Tim Holtz and just rubbed it here and there. I also, with this one, used a Stabilo pencil. And it's just a black art pencil, but you can smudge it easily. It's not like a typical pencil where it doesn't smudge it. So this you just wet your finger and you can just smudge it wherever you want. It's also stitched all the way around too. So once I had the gesso on, it was dry, had the distress ink, smudged my Stabilo. Then I also took Tim Holtz vintage photo and added a little bit of that on there too, so it looks like there's little, the wear and tear and dirt that happens over the years. And then I have a stamp that's very, very, very small script, and this circle stamp is from one of my stamp collections, and there's another one over here that has, it's a long, narrow one that has lines and numbers in it. Are kind of my favorite go-to ones. I think there's probably 3 journals that I made that have the napkins with like one little birdie per napkin, and it has a birdie and a flower kind of thing. So I kind of chopped them up and used them as willy-nilly, but I just love that napkin set, and hopefully I can find some more. Also interspersed along here, I've put some washi tape too. You'll see the red polka dot through the journal. Now just to go back to the front, I don't think I've added anything different here. There's a little bit of burlap with some lace sewed down the center that I use as a flap when it's closed. Now on this side, with this pouch, I have created a little folder with some paper in it. Again, The same napkin process was the same with the gesso and the distress ink and the stamps, washi tape, and it's just the craft kind of paper that you get. So I just have that in there, and it's just made out of one of the old khaki green hanging file folders that I cut down, and it's just stapled in the corners, and I just stuck it in there. Okay. Now, second section here, again, we have a finger or a thumb hole. Again, I made another little notebook. This one, the orientation is changed. You can open it this way. Again, same process, same napkins, same gesso and distress ink. And made out of the hanging file folder. Fits in nicely. This was actually a little book of matches that I just kind of stuck on there, and because it had the birds, and one of the little cards that come in some of the Tim Holtz ephemera packages. Stuck that there. I took a little tiny coin envelope and cut it down. Put some papers on top of it, some burlap and a button. This is one of the ephemera cards. I think it's from Tim Holtz too, where it has the word on it and the number, and it's double-sided. And I'm not sure where this came from, but it's just a little card that has some roses. Okay, then we come over this way. The third page of this spread, I just left flat. So if the owner so chooses to pin something on there, it's kind of a clean slate to do what you choose with it. On this flap, I have made a pocket, and the pocket was from a piece of decorative cardstock. I cut it through there, put a thumb hole, and then took some ribbon and just followed the pattern. Another piece of jute and a button. I found some old cabinet cards at a local thrift shop. And actually, this isn't the original. I photocopied them and made some extra copies just so I could keep the originals. I also have a distressed guest check here and a calendar. Not wanting to waste any space, I made a similar setup back here. There's a coin envelope that I put the burlap on again, and a button. Flip it over and you can still put something in it. Very tight though. And down here, this is actually made out of a paper bag that I just cut off the bottom of it, and so the flap is actually quite deep. Mounted it on some cheesecloth that I distressed. Put some lace on it. Another 2 copies of the cabinet cards that I made. So again, these are just reproductions that I actually think I printed them off on photographic paper because they're shiny. And that just goes in there. And the end fold, I've made a little file folder out of the hanging file folder, and again just stuck some ephemera in it that I found on the internet, a bank statement and a check, and I put this fold over too. And here's my interpretation of the Tim Holtz kind of slotty display. This only has 3 areas where you can put things in, and another cabinet card reproduction stuck in there. So again, the bird theme is all the way through. You close it up like this. I fold the burlap down that way. Do just 2 twists around, and the other way. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. And then just stick the beads down. Double it closed. I mean, how cute is that? And all made from just stuff that has been laying around in my craft room for ages. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, on my blog, I will have thumbnail pictures of each spread, so you can have a closer look. And hope you try one of these manila envelope journals for yourself. See you again. Bye-bye.